All right, welcome to lesson number 1. I want to talk about a few of the parts of the drum before we get started here. A couple of things to look out for. The bottom portion of the drum, as you can see, the clear head, this is called the snare head. You have to be very, very careful with this head because it's about paper thin. You want to try not to puncture it. You want to try not to dent it. It's a lot less durable than what we call the batter head. As you can see, this is the coated head. There's several different types, but this is the ambassador coated, which is in the general sense the best. This is the striking portion of the drum. As you can see here, around the circumference of the drum, we have the tuning lugs. If there are adjustments that need to be made in terms of tuning, each one of these would be turned. But I would highly recommend that you have your teacher do this if you don't know exactly which steps to take in tuning, because there is a specific technique in order to keep the roundness of the rim. Next part, we have the snare strainer. As you can see, the snares go across the bottom portion of the snare head, and with this can the snare strainer can adjust the tension of those snares. There's a lever that's right here, as you can see, which goes back and forth, and then there's a little knob which increases the tension and releases the tension. Again, this is something that should be done by your teacher, but for right now, we're going to put it in the on position. The snare stand, the drum of the stand, should be adjusted to the height where the top of the snare drum should be right about where your waist is, whether you're playing sitting down or whether you're playing standing up. So you would place the snare drum on the stand and adjust here from the bottom and adjust it to right about where your waist is. Alright, next thing, you want to take your drumsticks, which you want to find the type of drumsticks that fit comfortably in your hands. You'll see that there's tons and tons of drumsticks or types of drumsticks that are available. But I recommend something that fits comfortably and which you don't have to pinch. Now this is the conclusion of lesson number 1.